So I would like to give you some introduction about Beijing and China and some Chinese words, which is much convenient and very useful when you travel in Beijing or in China here. Normally we say greeting to each other. Hello in Chinese. Ni hao. Yeah, ni hao. And the word say thank you in Chinese, we say 谢谢. 谢谢, they are same pronunciation, but last word a little bit light tone. You cannot say 谢谢, that will be sounds very strange. Yeah, so 谢谢, that will be okay. 谢谢. 谢谢, that's one is a very light tone. Yeah, 谢谢. 谢谢. Okay, yeah. And another word similar to 你好, if you say how are you in Chinese, we say 你好吗? 你好吗? Ma is question. She asked, how are you? 你好吗? 你好吗? Yeah. And some word coming from another country like McDonald's or Kentucky Chicken. You know, McDonald's in China we say 麦当劳, Kentucky Chicken, 肯德基, and also chocolate in Chinese we say 巧克力, chocolate, 巧克力. This is a Western word. We never have this kind of the stuff in China before. Yeah, so once they come to China, we give the pronunciation according to the pronunciation. Yeah. So this is so most of this is most people feel it's very hard to learn the Chinese, right? Yeah, because we have a different language system. Yeah, and also we have different grammar too. Chinese. For example, we say 你好, we say good morning. Good morning. Good morning in Chinese we say 早上好. 早上好. 好 means good. Yeah, good. So 好 is good. So if you like this food, you can say good. If you think this person is perfect, you are good. You know, and it's 好 means good. Yes. Yeah. So 早上好 means good morning, and 中午好 means good noon, and 晚上好 means good evening. Yeah, good evening. So 好 is good, but English and Chinese grammars is opposite. You can feel good morning, we say morning good, opposite way. So that's why when you travel in Beijing or in China, you feel very hard to communicate with local people here, right? Yeah, because most of people we studied English from the kindergarten first, and then about like private school for 6 years, middle school for the 6 years, and university for 4 years. So totally about like 16 years. After 16 years of the study of the English, people still cannot speak of, because in China, we are not necessary to talk in English. We are not necessary to talk English. And so that's why we call this dumpling in teapot. Do you know dumpling? A very famous food in China with the filling and flours. And do you know the teapot? When we drink tea into the pot, yeah, so it's a teapot. Yes. So like a dumpling in a teapot means you have everything in your mind, but you don't know how to speak out. Yeah, so it's called dumpling in the teapot. Yeah. So the person who knows the English very well, but you don't know how to speak out, we say this person like a dumpling in teapot. You are so knowledgeable, but you don't know how to speak out. This is a problem. Because in the middle of China, we are not necessary to talk in English. Yeah. So, so far, can you understand my broken Chinglish?
Oh, your English is so good.
Okay. Good.
Oh, good. How?
If you cannot understand my English, I can talk in Chinese.
No.
Problem for me.
No.
Problem for me.
Okay.
What is no in Chinese? Okay. Only Chinese, no problem. Yeah. No. So Beijing is a very big city. This is a new capital city. We used to have another 5 capital cities. People have heard about Nanjing, the city in the south of China. In Ming Dynasty, they chose the capital city in Nanjing. And then also have Luoyang, Kaifeng, Hangzhou, and Xi'an. This is all another 5 capital cities in the Chinese history. And finally, after 1949, the new capital city chose Beijing. Yeah, Beijing. But most of people think what's the difference between the Peking and Beijing? That is the Mandarin pronunciation. The Peking, that is the old pinyin system. Pinyin system is a pinyin like 26 letters from A to Z. But this is a new pinyin system for the people to pronounce the word, like Ni Hao, N-I-H-A-O. This is a pinyin system. But all the pinyin system, the pronunciation is different. So that's why they pronounce Peking. Peking. And why so many people know Peking than Beijing? Because many people from south of China, from Guangzhou, from Shenzhen, from Hong Kong, they go abroad as a laborer or do the business in another country. So they bring the Chinese old pronunciation Peking abroad. Yeah. So nowadays we still say Peking Duck, Peking University, right? But Beijing, Bei means north. Jing means capital city, so that is the capital city in north of China. So like Nanjing, Nan means south, so that is Nanjing means south capital city, capital city in the south of China. Yeah, so this will be easier to figure out some word in China. Okay. There are so many famous sightseeings in Beijing because in Yuan Mingqing dynasties, many emperors live here, so they built like a palace or temples, and also have the imperial gardens. So in Beijing, you may see the famous sightseeings like Great Wall of China. Have you ever been there before? Great Wall? Great Wall, yeah. Great Wall is Simon's World Wonder, and every Chinese people have to see the wall once in their life because the terminal model are not real hero until you climb the wall. So you see, I'm the real hero. So you will wait. Once you went to the wall, you can see the star wall there. It will be the real hero. And also we have other sightseeings like Temple of Heaven. That was a place for the emperor to worship heaven and prayer for the good harvest. Yeah, this is also a huge architecture over there. And also have the Forbidden City and the Tiananmen Square. They are close to each other. The front end, lot of the rooms inside and lot of the palaces. Yeah, so it's really very amazing to walk around and have a look. But most of the sightseeing is really very huge. So if you want to visit one sightseeing, you have to plan the time. And normally one sightseeing will spend more than half a day. Yeah, to see the only normal the major buildings in that area. And also like Summer Palace, the biggest imperial garden in China, in the world, about 290 hectares. 290 hectares, about 4 times larger than Forbidden City. Yeah, and also like Beijing Zoo, Lama Temple, and also have Taoist temples, and also like the temple we visit today, the White Pagoda Temple. This also used to be called the Miaoying Temple, yeah, from the Yuan Dynasty, about 750 years already. Yeah. So this is about some famous sightseeing in Beijing. Beijing, how big is it? Do you know how big is it? Beijing is about 22.5 times larger than Singapore. Yeah, Beijing, the whole area is about 16,808 square kilometers. So about 22.5 times larger than Singapore. So when you drive in Beijing from south to north, it will spend more than 3 hours traffic. If you will follow traffic, you know, normally more than, yeah. So our hotel is located in the northwest suburb of the Beijing, a little bit far from the city center. But Beijing totally contains 6 rings. Tiananmen Square and Forbidden City located in very center of the Beijing. And then there's a circle by circle, rings by rings for the main road here. Yeah, for the main road here. And normally, after the Qing Dynasty, inside the second ring, there will be the city center. But nowadays, inside the 6th rings will be the city center. So you cannot imagine Beijing, they enlarge a lot. Yeah. And also like Olympic Center located near our hotel. On the north, between the north 4th to north 5th ring. So that is really very nice to walk around. Typically, there's no charge for the open area, and people can play the kite, or you can walk there. They have like a bird nest and a water cube. They have a light and all. It's really very nice to walk around there. And some people say China is really very dangerous. China is really very dangerous to travel there. That's true. China is really very dangerous. When you move out of the door at night, you have to bring some money. Yeah, because a lot of the like a barbecue shop open to the public. Yeah, so if you not enough the money, and probably you will cannot enjoy the delicious food. So that's why people say in China is really very dangerous. There are so many restaurants, and if you want to lose the weight, it's really very hard. Yeah, they have barbecue, they have dumpling, they have Peking duck, and they also have a, there's also like a spicy food, a hot pot, and so on. Yeah, so that's why people say it's very dangerous in China. Yeah, and normally we pay everything online. Maybe you've heard about it, right? Like WeChat or Ali payment. And mostly we use this kind of the payment. Mostly we do not use the cash for the payment. Yeah, so I'm not sure you can follow the Chinese way. It's very convenient, very convenient. For example, you return home around 12 midnight. You can order the food door to door. Yeah, door to door. So probably before you arrive at home, your food already waiting for you at home. Yes. So this is have the restaurant normally like 24 hours opens, and you can order anything you want, and they will some people deliver the food within like 10 or 15 minutes. They will be there. So this is the life in China, in Beijing. And even the private person, the personal person, they also can pay online, WeChat payment. So you have to learn how to do that. When you go out to buy water, this is all pay online. And there are many public toilet in Beijing. Public toilet in Beijing. The public transportation in Beijing is very convenient. We have a bus, subway, and taxi. The bus normally everywhere, yeah, but it's very convenient. It's not very, it's complicated for us, yeah. So you have to remember the address of our hotel, and then if you need, you can ask our teacher how to take the bus. It's very complicated. Subway is very convenient. There are more than 25 lines of the subway in underground or underground, and open from like 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. And they charge you by the distance. Start from 3 RMB until 15 RMB. Chinese money, we call it RMB. RMB, yeah. And yuan, like 2 yuan, 5 yuan. Yeah, this is a yuan. And normally, when most of the food in China, we have in Beijing, we have like a Peking duck, hot pot, and also have some noodles. But Beijing, this is a capital city. Emperor used to live here before, so there are a lot of like imperial restaurants and also many Western restaurants here too, like Italy restaurant. Also have like it's really very convenient to follow what you want to like. But we prefer you to try some Chinese food first. There's one foreigner from the European countries to China. He taught his friend in 1 year he will try all of the food in China. 6 years later, his friend called him and asked him where he is. He said he didn't move all of the Chongqing. 6 years, he never tried all of every food in Chongqing yet. Yeah, so can you imagine how luxury of the food, how plenty of the food in China? Yeah. So, there are a lot of the constructions, new constructions in Beijing. This is a bridge. This is a very normal bridge, yeah, but it's a very special shape. Yeah, special shape. And Beijing contained 18 districts. 18 districts. Like in the east of the center of the Beijing, this is called the CBD area, called Chaoyang district. CBD area, Central Business District. A lot of the ambassadors and many business hotels and many like the offices over there. In the west of the Beijing, this is called the Haidian district, and it's very famous for the universities. There are 2 famous universities in China. One university. One is called Tsinghua University. There is as famous as Harvard University in America, or Oxford universities in British, and they're located in Beijing, in western part of the Beijing, Haidian district. And the Haidian district also is famous for the Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley, the government encouraged the scholars return back from the European countries and they study the silicon here. Yeah. The south of the Beijing normally is famous for the factory, and many food factories over there too. And the north of the Beijing, now we call the Olympic Village. Olympic Village. 2008 is the first time in China hold the Olympic game. So So this is a most famous one. If people want to see the wall, normally will go to the north of the Beijing. North of Beijing. Yeah. So since we are the first time in China, it's too much information. Yeah. So Beijing, you know, this is most of people who live here. They prefer take a subway. Subway is very convenient because the car parking is very expensive, and if you get license, you know, get the numbers. It also is very hard. Very hard. Because government control the personal car drive around, and we would drive about 1 hour from where we are to the temple, Wat Pagoda Temple. And so later when we walk in the Pagoda Temple, we would around like 1 hour or 1.5 hours around. And what we will see in this Pagoda Temple, you know, everyone in our bus coming from Nepal, right? And congratulations to tell you, we are be welcomed to visit the Wat Pagoda Temple because